I've just got a few more questions. I want to be sympathetic to your time. So for people listening who are curious and maybe want to attend one of the groups, how is the group structured? What happens when people come to
So
it?
you come to Andy's Man Club on a Monday night. The guys will walk you in the door. We'll get you a cup of tea, cup of coffee, a biscuit. They'll sit you down. They'll explain what goes on in meetings. So we run through 5 questions. The first 3 questions are always the same. And we have our own version of the talking stick, which is a foam football. So it's like a big, massive stress ball for guys to take their frustrations out on.
Mm,
And you can speak as little or as much as you want when you've got that ball. And when you don't have that ball, it's your turn to talk. Your turn to listen. Sorry. We first 3 questions are the same. First question is, how's your week been? So it's just a general catch up to see how the guys are doing. Question 2 is one positive from your week. So even if the guy's having a really shit time, we can find a positive if he's walked through the door,
yeah.
because it's huge. Do you know what I mean? That first step through the door is huge. Question 3 is anything off your chest. So everything we've talked about, it could be addiction, debt, gambling, relationship breakdown. You could just be having a really hard time. Do you know what I mean? Life just might be giving you all these lessons that we talk about, and you just want somewhere to go, or you might just want to escape the house for 2 hours and get some company. We then break for another cup of tea and a coffee, and that's where the peer support comes in. So if you came to the meeting and shared something that I could relate to or I've been through, I can then go, right, this is who I spoke to, this is what I did. Do you know what I mean? We're not there to offer advice and tell you how to do it, but we'll tell you what we did to make us better. And then it's up to you to pick bits and bobs like everyone. Do you know what I mean? We can use different strategies to get ourselves well. Then we get together for questions 4 and 5, which are positive neurological response questions. So it gets them thinking about good stuff. So it's loosely based on CBT. So there's some short-term goal setting and what things have you achieved, or when did you last make yourself proud, or wee things like that. Or it could be something daft like, what's your favourite dad joke? So we've had all this heavy, deep dark stuff, question 3, and then 4 and 5, we're rolling about the floor, carrying ourselves laughing. You know what I mean? So, and it's so simple,
Yeah.
so simple.
Yeah, I think one of the main reasons why it will be very hard to walk through the door or open your mouth and speak about these things is because a lot of men will be worried that they're the only one who's having these thoughts or having these feelings. So maybe in your experience, if you ever came, I'm guessing like you've heard it all before. There's not anything where it's just like something completely new. Just like maybe to give men comfort and maybe to encourage them to speak up about these things.
Yeah, we don't play top trumps. Do you know what I mean? That's one of the things. We don't go in there and say his problems are worse than yours and blah, blah, blah.
Mm,
Your problems are your problems. So regardless of what it is, they're massive to you because they're just going over in your head.
yeah.
And it could be wee things like burning the toast, or you were late for work, or you've got too much to do, didn't answer all those emails. That could be enough for you. You don't have to be going through a relationship breakdown. You don't have to have suicidal thoughts. You don't have to have mental health issues. You might just need
Mm,
somewhere to go and talk to someone. And once you're in that room and you hear a couple of guys talking, you'll quickly realise that you're in a safe space. And if he can share, then I can share what I've got. Do you know what I mean? And it just makes it a wee bit easier.